LF Don Louder Phenom. What's good? I'm actually finna roll me a stogie. Finna smoke me a stogie. And I don't even smoke. But this is the death of these group leaders. RIP to the group leaders. Why I say that? I gave them a chance in 2020 to join forces. And they doing the same thing they did last year. They doing the same thing they did the year before. They doing the same exact thing, even starting out even worse this year. All the group leaders starting on the bad path this year. None of them say, you know what? I need to join forces with Louder Phenom. It's about that time. My 2019 compared to their 2019, ain't nobody fucking with me. Excuse my French. So, death to the group leaders. Any group leader that ain't down with me, I'm gonna smoke one for you. I don't smoke. Please don't get it twisted. I do not smoke, but I'm smoking one for you today. Oh, that smells like some good weed, and I don't even smoke weed. They don't call me Lottery Dunn for no reason. I guess this me bossing up. This how you boss up. First of all, forget the clique and the group you claim. It's West Side when we ride, come equipped with game. You claim to be a leader. But I did something, you know what? You know how the rest of it go. You're not a group leader. Oh, that's turning out to be real good there. Rest in peace to all the so-called group leaders. I gave y'all forever. I gave y'all a day and forever. That actually tastes pretty good. It tastes pretty good. I caught raggedy ass Lomax Jr. live yesterday. I seen his live. He ain't talking about nothing new. None of them group leaders in Georgia talking about nothing new. T.O. Robinson ain't talking about nothing new. But he could give away some money. So he's good for something. Who else? That's all I know of so far. Stephen Thompson out there doing some bullshit. Claim he getting hacked. Stephen Thompson ain't never been hacked in a day in his life. Stephen Thompson never been hacked a day in his life. Believe what you want. Tell you what I know. Don. It's over for you fake ass group leaders. Over. I done made my mind up. What's good? I don't smoke, but I'm smoking today. Rest in peace to those group leaders. I'm done. Baddest thing in the building. Now I can sit here and tell you about all the thousands I done made. Thousands I done made. I can go ahead and tell you about the thousands and thousands I done put in people's pockets. I can tell you about all this stuff. I can tell you about how great my book is. I can tell you how great my system is. But here's the issue. People don't want to hear about all the great shit you accomplished, no matter how long you accomplished it. They want results. They want to hit today. They want to hit tomorrow. And I know I respect that. But if you ain't put no time into learning how to hit, if you ain't put time in on your own tool, for your hit, waiting on another group leader ain't the move. It ain't the move. See, everybody under my umbrella don't have to wait for me. That's the benefit. You don't have to wait for me. This is not to sell you a book. This is not to sell you a team to join. This is just telling you it's death to all those other group leaders out there. They ain't got nothing better to offer in 2020. I've been quiet for the longest. I've been quiet. I'm really just not starting to make noise today. It is the 17th. Primarily because I was waiting on another triple to drop like I want. But even they're holding back on triples. I got the corporation holding back on triples everywhere. It's unheard of. I got a lot of my supporters bitter because I'm trying to put the people that's not supporting me up on game about these numbers, these triples, and it's blocking their blessings at the end of the day because they know I'm getting spied on. They know the corporation watches me and all that bullshit there. Excuse my language. So I'm gonna tell you like this. It's one or two things. You gonna go to somebody that's gonna sell you a dream, or you gonna go to somebody that's gonna give you a whole system to use, put you on the right track, make sure you're good to go no matter what. No matter what. I don't know how many more blessings I can be to how many more people. I'm probably at 200 people on the blessed and will be continued blessing. It may be difficult. The journey may be difficult, but you know for a fact you're in the right hands when you're dealing with me. Now, before I get the cops called on me because I'm sitting in my car smoking a cigar, being young and black, in the middle of this in front of this highway, I'm gonna do all the helping I can do. I single-handedly, congratulations to that, broke the lottery system like I planned on doing when I started. As a lot of people told y'all, this man here is going to break the lottery system and it's going to be a problem for all of us. They tried to indirectly warn y'all. I get that and I respect that. But at the same time, I didn't have no proof. So this is why that had to happen. So I'm not trying to toot my own horn. I ain't trying to really big myself up and pat myself on the back. I'm trying to tell you the results of a whole year and a half, 2 years, and what I've accomplished, so you can see the dynamics. If I wasn't able to do what we have done, broke the lottery, and have people watch me on a regular basis, let me get this big, as I say. They let me get this big. They let me call the triples out on live. They let me get my book off to so many people. They let this happen because they could stop anything and everything because they're a billion-dollar corporation. They got enough money to stop any and everything. So when I say they let me, I'm surprised they let me. When you're dealing with me, you're dealing with two different sources. You're dealing with somebody that's having facts, and you're dealing with somebody that's having opinions about what they feel they the best at. It's an opinion. That's just an opinion. I'm sitting here giving you facts, and I'm going to continue giving you facts. I never stop. Believe it or not, I never stop giving you facts. I never stop. I told you I'm going to be genuine day one. And I became genuine day one. A lot of people had to find out for themselves. They joined and found out. I was keeping it all the way authentic from day one, publicly, without you joining, without anything. I had to keep calling those numbers out and calling it out live to make people a believer. After making a person a believer, I did not want to stop. I was addicted to calling it out correctly. I was addicted to being in the spotlight. I was addicted to being the best of all time. That was my only mission, was to be the best at all times. Not to just give out a book. I was trying to be the best of all times. I became that. And becoming that got me to where I am now. It got me to where I am now. So naturally, I want to start. I want to keep going. I want to continue doing the same thing I was doing day one. Jump on live. Call out a lot of numbers. But I'm past that, and I need to recognize I'm past that. I need the world to recognize I'm past that. Jumping on live, calling out a number. But I'm not past calling out these group leaders. I'm not past that. I'm not past them giving y'all bullshit information. I'm not past that. Every time one of their videos come across my screen, I'ma check that. I want them to do the same. Actually, they tried to do the same. They wanted to do the same. Check me on any video. Check me on all my measurements, all my creativity, all my sayings. They tried to check me. They couldn't. Not because I'm bad. Not because I could whoop their butt. They couldn't check me because they couldn't find a flaw. They couldn't find enough people to say, you know what, say that his method is flawed. Say that his stuff don't work. They couldn't find enough. These are physical proof that a stranger can find out for themselves. They don't have to join me to find out the physical proof. I have enough physical proof in public videos. I have 442 videos. In 2 more videos, I'll be at 444s. I might leave it right there for a while. I like the number 444s. But what I'm saying is, it's over for these group leaders. It's a new wave. Join the wave. Join the person that's solidified, certified, that brought the lottery down to its knees. For a fact. This is a fact. They worry about me. They cringe when I come on live and tell y'all the game. They cringe. They hate it. That's why I tell all my people that know the info, don't never stop knowing the info. Don't never stop helping your people like Timothy Lindley. I have more respect for Timothy Lindley than I do with Arthur Lomax Jr. that's been doing it 20 years, 30 years. I got more respect for Timothy Lindley because he come under my umbrella and he's telling y'all some real deal knowledge. He's not telling y'all the 411 on what I taught him. He's telling y'all what he like and what he feel. It's a difference. Then I got a person like Dinah I respect highly. Dinah Small. Now, the reason I say this because they come under my umbrella. I know what they dishing out to the public. So I could respect that. I know they dishing out some factual information, even if they want to put it in their own way of seeing it. I know they're dealing with factual information. You know, I don't care if they want to call themselves the greatest. They have the pursuit to be able to call themselves the greatest. Because after you take what I taught you and you apply it to your state, you become better than me in your state. I mean that 100%. I can't be better than somebody with my information and they're from Pennsylvania and they're constantly playing in Pennsylvania for the last 10 years. I started looking at Pennsylvania in the last 6 months, in the last year. So how can I be better than somebody from there when they have the same information I'm using? These are facts. Same information I'm using. Plus they've been in that state 10 plus years. I got no competition with them. I can't compete with them. So am I the greatest of all time? Yes. But I have to share the greatest of all time title if I'm going to different states. I got to share that title because I brought them up to do that, to be that bad. That's unselfishness, first and foremost. All the hits, all the quads, all the triples you can hit, I'm not there to cash out with you. That's my whole rule of thumb. I'm not there to cash those tickets out with you. I'm not there to enjoy that with you. So for your donation, first and foremost, that covers any other win you ever have the rest of your life. That's small donation. And that's respect. That's love. I know you teaching me the right thing. You done it to so many others. You got over 200 people with your books. Something got to go right. Something got to be the truth in that. If 200 people have my book, something got to be the truth in there. Okay. If 200 people got my book over $100 situation of donations per head, something got to be right in that. Okay. If he's been doing it since 2018 and nobody has stopped him yet, something got to be right in that. It's 4 or 5 reasons why you have to know something has to be right about that, whether you want to be biased or not. You have to know something's right about that. Because he's been doing it too long. He's been doing it too long. So, if your favorite group leader ain't joined me, a spaceship lady, she's probably on the fence. She probably will join me, but she has a company to run, so I could respect that. She want to be, the boss of her own company, her own situation, but she has no bad taste in her mouth about me. So I can't put a bad taste in y'all mouth about her. I see future business with Spaceship Lady. Overall, I believe me and Spaceship Lady gonna do some business. As far as the rest of them, it's not too many that will join my team because of their ego, because they don't want their paper to slow down, and they just don't wanna bow down to somebody saying that it's a black brother that's really knows the lottery, that really broke down the lottery, and I'm not ready to believe him. I'm not ready to believe that. I was supposed to be the one to do it. They think I'm supposed to be the one to do it, not him. So I'm not going to join him. And that's where we're at with it. And that's totally fine. But it's F you. It's forget you. You don't have to join. I don't need you to join. I don't want you to join. I just want you to stop peddling BS out there. And they would say, well, if I'm not going to be there to give y'all the info, to give y'all the numbers, let them do it. Let them keep peddling the BS. That's fine and dandy. But, like they say, a broke clock will be right 2 times a day. So, a broke group leader will be right 2 times a day with those 4 or 5 numbers they continuously using on a regular basis. They will be right 4 times a day. I'll give you one better. If you take just the run mates doubles, you will be right about 6 times a week, 7 times a week. That's just run mate doubles. If you take the all even wave, all odd wave, you'll be right about 6 7 times a week. 6 7 times a week, you'll be right. I remember when I couldn't be right, I couldn't get a hit for 3 4 weeks straight. I couldn't get a hit because I was switching my numbers. I was trying to find which way the numbers are about to go. I always missed triples because before me, it was no rule on how to get a triple. Before me, nobody knew how to get a triple. Nobody. I'm telling you this for a fact. If they ever had a blueprint on getting a triple, they'll be where I'm at today. Put it that way. If any group leader had a blueprint on how to get a triple, they will be where I'm at today. They never had a blueprint on it. I'm the only one with a blueprint on triples. By having a blueprint on triples, that gave me the blueprint to run mates. That gave me the blueprint to base numbers. That gave me a blueprint to doubles. Having that triple format gave me the blueprint to everything else. Lottery ain't number triples in another language. It ain't number base numbers in another language. It ain't number series in another language. What's another language of series? It ain't a series. That's the same language. And what I mean, to be clear, what's another, let's take it just outside of numbers. What's another way of talking? Language. What's another way of talking? Sign language. Okay? That's all we're saying. For every word in the English dictionary is a sign language to that. Understand me? So for every number, they have a sign language to that number. That's all it is. That's all my book is trying to tell you. It's a sign language to it. It can get difficult, but it's not. You just got to keep doing that same sign language every day. Every day when you play numbers. That's all it is. So when people say, I still can't get it, I still don't understand. 1, you got to have a lot of wisdom. You got to have a lot of patience. 2, you got to know how to practice. Practice a little bit. Don't just run out there play as soon as you get the book. Play $50 worth of numbers. Don't do that. Practice on your state. Look at what already failed and how it failed. Here's a key thing. If one system can bring another system, or one number can bring another number, then you're saying it's a system. So whatever failed last year was a system. Whatever failed the year before that, it's the same exact systems. So backtrack to your current hit. Find the systems, find what's overdue, and apply it. That's all you're doing. But how we get here? Where we at now? By me calling the numbers out on live. And now a lot of my supporters rather me stop calling the numbers out on live. Reason why I have stopped calling the numbers out on live. And I'm past that. I gotta grow. I am past that. But that leaves y'all opportunity to be bamboozled by another group leader. That's where the opportunity come in at to where they can bamboozle you, because I'm not going live giving out numbers, and I don't like that. I want to put an end to that, so I do want to go live and just give out numbers so they don't have to. So, Mr. Lomax Jr., I advise you, join my team like you almost wanted to already. You sent the request to join. I denied the request by other supporters telling me that you know that computer science stuff, and you can put a hack on my page. That's why you're not in my private group now, because they say you can put a hack on my page. So you can join me without joining my page. I'm gonna tell you how once you're ready. But you're gonna say, why I need to join you? I got millions and millions of followers that hit big every day, that hit a $500 million, $500,000 every day. I can't find two people to go against me about you. I can't find two. Regardless, you would not still be trying to convince somebody. Do y'all hear me in the back? Say hallelujah, amen. Say hallelujah, amen. You still wouldn't be trying to convince somebody you're the best. And you know what you know. If ABC shot a story about you and didn't air it, you're telling on yourself. If you went to Shark Tank and they decided not to mess with you, you're telling on yourself. You don't have nothing. You play those 5 numbers every day, 7 numbers every day, and that's it. A broke clock will be right twice a day. So if you play 379, that's an all odd wave. You will be right twice a day. Somewhere. Not the same place. I don't really know too many other people's story to criticize. There was this one person named Jerome Johnson. Now, Mr. Jerome Johnson mentioned I need to keep his name out my mouth. And with all due respect, I cannot talk about you unless I mention who I'm talking about. I have no need to bring your name up as long as you doing you over there. Now, I don't know their full system, so I can't physically critique their full system. I can only go by what I see. Vice versa, they can't critique my full system because they don't know my full system. So I publicly put out some good hits. I publicly call out triples when I want and showed them proof. Now, being that it's over a year, the Lottery Corporation has caught on to how to stop me. They caught on to how to stop me. They caught on to everything I say, every word I say. They watch every page. It's been a long year. It's been a very long year. It's been a very long year. They know exactly how to stop me. They know exactly what to stay away from. So what I taught y'all is what they know. They know everything I taught y'all. They have my book. Those corporations have my book. It's nothing I can do about that but give y'all the truth. That's all I can do about it. And I won't stop. Tag your favorite group leader. Let them come at me one-on-one. Let's have a, round table discussion. sit down like some bosses and really talk this over. Here's what I want all of them to do. I'm going to introduce a lot of new people to y'all very soon. It's going to be a lot of new people, a lot of new places I will be going. I wasn't chasing my publishing deal at all. I'm about to chase my publishing deal. And when I do that, I'm going to leave Facebook. I'm going to let y'all, I may sell the rights to my Facebook page. But those group leaders going to come back at y'all. Whether I get my publishing deal or not, they're going to say they the best for you. Watch those snakes. They ain't number snakes. Everything they offer. I haven't seen not one genuine person. And what makes them not genuine? Let me tell you what makes them not genuine. They're not holding on to nothing that's factual. They're telling y'all they're the best and they cannot back that up no way, shape, form, or fashion. They don't have a guideline. They don't have a system. What they have is guessing. They're guessing a lot. And I don't like it, but that's part of the game. Guess. Guessing shouldn't be 10% of what you're doing. 10% of guessing, 10% of lottery is guessing. The other 10% is hoping that they don't throw it off. So that's 20%. 80% is a system. 20% they're going to either throw it off or you have to guess how they're going to throw it off. You got to already know that finding out how they're going to throw it off is a system in itself. It's not on paper yet. That is not on paper. Why? Because there's no guarantee that that system is factual. You cannot factualize how they're throwing their numbers off because that's their system. That's their corporation. You could go with the lowest payout. They're probably going to throw the lowest payout number. That's rule number one. You could go with what his numbers was most overdue. Rule number two. Rule number three. Not enough people played that number and it's a low payout number. I don't see any other reason why they would throw it off in a shape, form, or fashion other than that. So you got to account for them getting their money back. So 1 out of 3 draws, 1 out of 3 will be thrown off. The reason you can't say you got a factual system that's going to let you win every time. One day somebody may have one that'll let you win every draw. But as of right now, the way the corporation's set up, they will not let you win every draw. Period. Or they wouldn't have no money to pay. So for those group leaders, here's how you could join me. Here's how you can get down with my team. You can reach out to me in my inbox. You can start saying, hey, y'all check out Lottery Phenom. If you need a real deal, genuine individual that genuinely respect and want y'all to win and love y'all, then go join Lottery Phenom. He's a real deal individual. Because I am a real deal individual. I do not do it for the money. I get the most, but yet I'm the most humble. You never notice that? I get the most, but yet I'm the most humble. I don't have to tell you fairy tales. Oh, I go down to the ABC News. I bet you they're going to run my story. Oh, I'm this, that, and the third. If I'm telling y'all anything about me in a celebratory manner, that's because I knew and I witnessed me overcoming something that should have never happened. Breaking the lottery system. Telling you what individuals tell me in my inbox. This is what they tell me. I need to be, for lack of a better term, I need to be shitting on all these group leaders. I need to be. But then that's just going to make me another target for them to hate on all at once. For them to band up against me and come at me all at once. I heard this. I heard that. You did this. You did that. I heard all of this. Now you didn't hear a damn thing unless I told you it. I know everybody got friends and families that's involved in my private groups. I know they do. And I respect that because they still want to know the truth, even if their group leader They want to know the truth. So yes, the system has been broken by a black man. And yes, believe it or not, it's some truth into what I dish out. It's nothing but truth. I could go back month after month. The system adds up perfectly. That's why I'm a threat. That's why they're stopping me, because the system adds up perfectly. You hear me? That's why I'm a threat. That's why they're trying to change up for 2020, because my system works perfectly, and it was not supposed to. Even the corporation thought it was bullshit until they found out it wasn't bullshit. Knowledge is power. You damn right. Bishop Lady, I apologize. She's the best I have ever heard of. And that went okay. Yeah, I enjoyed watching Spaceship Lady when I first started. I didn't enjoy getting numbers. I said I enjoyed watching them. It's a difference. Those cute little grills she got in her mouth, I enjoy watching them. But as far as numbers, I ain't gonna say nothing. But Tennessee is a great state for numbers, because they do right. I started in Georgia. I broke Georgia. After I broke Georgia, I knew it was nothing but to the top. I was going to the top from there. So that's why I don't post as much in those Georgia groups, because I already broke Georgia. And I already know they got some agents on me. I already know who they is. I already know what they for. And I salute them and I respect them. You will always want to be in the bed with your enemy. Always want them at your right hand. Always want them as your number 2. Because if they know their spot and they know their purpose, they can never overcome you. They can never succeed over you, because they're always number 2. They settle for number 2 because they're on a mission. They're on a mission to learn everything about you. So they're settling for number 2. So I ain't got to worry about them trying to be number 1. It's wisdom that go along with this. So that's why I welcome them. I want them to stay there. I want them to stay in every group. My next group might be $1,000. Those agents are going to pay it, because they're the agent. They settle for number 2. The best thing an agent can do is become a group leader, go against me, so I can be thrown off my guard, thinking it's just a regular individual that want to be a group leader, that want to make some money. But they're an agent. They ain't got the guts and the glory to do that. So I ain't got to never worry about that. They enjoy being number 2. They enjoy leeching and being right there on my side. So what all would they ever stop? So continue being an agent. You're doing me just right. But as far as these group leaders, continue being a group leader. I want you to continue being a group leader. But understand what you're peddling, what you're dishing out, ain't worthy of a nothing. Ain't worthy of nothing. And I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. What's up? What's up? I don't smoke, but I'm lining up for the death of these group leaders. I'm lining up for the death of these group leaders. Real Don stuff. And I love that y'all love what I do, and all the new people that's joining me. I love that. And understand me. If it's all about money, it would be always about money. I would never put a stop hold on anything I can deliver you. There's people that still want to pay me. I tell them, no, wait. Learn this stuff. Go check out my free videos. Who in the world, what group leader you know, God, honest truth, or have somebody wait to give them some money? I told you can't get my second book till February 1st. After everybody that pre-ordered on the 1st of January. That's the case. I'll keep trying to dish it out 7 days a week. It's not about the money. It's not about nothing but knowing that I'm the truth. It's a black man that broke the lottery system, and I could get back to doing whatever the hell I want to do, like manual labor, like landscaping and real estate. That's definitely my next objective, real estate. So as far as you thinking, oh, you know, I want some smoke in the city, you know, I want to really beef with some group leaders. I don't really want to beef, but I really want them to stop with the bullshit. That's it. I just want them to stop with the bullshit. Some of them backed off. Some of them went in their cubby holes. You know, some of them just don't know no better, you know. But for the most part, I want them to know that it's the truth out there. The truth is out there. They need to join forces. If they have 40,000 people following them on their pages, all those 40,000 people will never hear about me because they block my name. They go out their way to block my name. Mention my name, get deleted. What does that tell you? If you mention my name, you get deleted out of Stephen Thompson group. What did that tell you? If you follow me, you shouldn't even be following Stephen Thompson anyway. But so many people I helped out, so many people I showed the way, and I don't want to say, hey, y'all owe me something. No, y'all don't. Y'all became legend with me. I'm proud of every one of them. I still got a long way to go. I went on a massive vacation for the last 2 weeks, getting my rest. That's all I've been trying to do. I can come out and go live every day if I want. I can do that. I just have no need to. For somebody like a $1 billion corporation system to hold back triples just because of me, that says it for me. That does it for me. My cup couldn't run over any further. That does it for me. It's January 17th, 2020. I think 2, maybe 3 states have got triples. That's it. All these states are due triple. They're doing everything but trying to give y'all a triple because I put y'all up on game about it. But guess what? They can hold out all they want to. As soon as they drop a triple, I bet you $100 that it ties into my system. What does that mean? If it's a such thing as an SAT, you study all month, all week, all school year for your SAT. SAT is the answer to the curriculum. That's the answer. So if I gave you the book and you've been studying all up until the triple drop, the triple is your SAT testing day. That's the testing day. The day the triple drop, you check your book, you check your manual. If the manual has everything it says that should have brought that triple, then what does that tell you? You have the lottery in your hands. You have them right where you want them. You have the whole system. So I don't have to jump on live to call out triples, this, that, and the third. Let it happen. I guarantee you my system connects to it one way or another. It's all the same thing. And they found that out. They're trying to hold it back now. They're trying to come from under that. I've been saying this since 2018. It took them a year. They let 2019 ride. And now 2020, they holding back terribly. Terribly. Check these questions out. Give me 1 second. Yes, the dates I given on triples haven't came yet. Specific dates for a specific reason. 2019 worked perfectly. 2018 worked perfectly. Go back before 2019. Go back before 2018. Guess what? It's going to work perfectly. This is 2020. They're trying to get from under it. Point blank period. They're trying to get from under it. So they have to stop letting my system be correct. So I call specific days for a specific reason. And you'll know that once you have the information. Yeah, because I have it off you, but that ain't gonna help you people out of North Carolina. So no matter what I tell you about North Carolina, I can tell you right now, I can give you the numbers right now. They're gonna do the same thing. Their only sole mission is to make me not be correct. It's to make me not right. That's the only mission. Why? Why? Because I got enough proof. You know what? This is what I don't say a lot. I have enough proof of me calling numbers out on live before it hits. I have those videos 10 times over. Video footage 10 times over. I have one of the most expensive books you can ever speak of. Ever speak of. I have one of the most expensive. How many times have you done that? 200 times. That's enough proof. Proof in videos. Proof in the book. Proof by customer satisfaction. Proof by 100% customer return. Man, I got enough proof to ink any deal I want. Any deal. That means I got enough info to where a white man will say, you know what? We want to buy the rights to your book, to your knowledge. Put it on CNN. Put it on ABC News. Because without that, without the A-OK from white authority, because they own the media, CNN will never air it. ABC will never air it. I don't care who you think you are. They will never air it. So, I don't care if Bob Johnson buys the right to my book. If they tell him they're not airing it and not putting it on TV to let the masses know that the system has been broken, it would not happen. So, I got that backlash I'm going to have to deal with. They'll say, yeah, you have enough proof. You have enough video footage. You have enough customers to ink out a deal. But what I'm going to do with the rights? You know, the powers that be going to oversee it. Going to stop it. But you still own the rights to it. That's the only thing I got going, that they'll still own the rights to it. So I can go out and get $1 million publishing deal right now. 50,000 in advance, 100,000 in advance. Give them all the rights. Do all the TV shows I want. But without the A-OK from the elitist, it'll never happen. So I think of that. I'm playing chess in a big backyard. I'm not just dealing with Facebook group leaders. They're 1% on my to-do list. This is spare time. I'm worried about the big dogs. I'm worried about the ones that can cut the big checks. How do I convince them? I don't need to convince them. I just need them to get the A-OK from the elitists to air my stuff when they buy it. They got to air it on TV to make their money back, to put it in the bookstore, to put it on Google and Amazon. They got to get the A-OK because they're big companies. But it's 2020. We're doing it majorly now. Another level. We got to level up. We got to level up. I've been talking to some millionaires. And y'all know it publicly. I share it publicly. A lot of people scared to touch it because they got to go against a $1 billion corporation. I'm pleading with y'all here. Y'all don't understand. They scared to touch it because they got to go against a $1 billion corporation. I understand it. Why my little $1,000 self got more balls or more guts to go against a $1 billion corporation, but these millionaires don't. Because after you get a certain amount of money, that money going to a bank, you can't have more than $10,000 liquid in your possession or it's a crime. So their money is in a bank that's owned by 99% white people. If they do something they're not supposed to, all of a sudden their bank account gets frozen. All they got is the liquid money on them. They can't have more than $10,000 or it's another crime. And now you got all types of Bill Cosby situations. You got all types of situations that they got set up for because they're trying to help a young guy get his millions on. And now that corporation is trying to take them through the mud because they're trying to help a young brother get their millions on with a proven system. I got to deal with all of that. And people don't understand that. I don't have nobody that did it before me that can say, you know what, we can cut you a check. We did it before you. You know, you get in where you fit in. You could be the little dog to this big situation. I don't have nobody that. I'm the only one. I'm the alpha and omega of this system. So I got that going against me. So it ain't always good to be the king of something. You gotta have an avenue that you can already take with these situations. Now I could go to the radio station, Ricky Smiley in the morning or Steve Harvey. You know, they're going, what clearance? What clearance do you have, young man? What white elite group gave you the AOK that you could air this stuff? What white elite lottery corporation agent person gave you the rights to where we cannot air this stuff for you? Nobody. I'm not involved with no Crips, no Bloods, no fraternity, no secret society. I'm not involved. I did it without it. So what's gonna happen? They're gonna turn their backs on me. I'm pleading with y'all right now, cause that's where my next dollar's coming from. That's where my next big check coming from. All the people that y'all think is on y'all side is really not on y'all side. They got to get the AOK from the elite people before they do anything, cause their millions are tied into those banks that can be froze at any given moment. All they got to do is say so. Yeah, I need a torch lighter. I don't smoke cigars every day. I don't smoke cigars at all. I smoked a cigar when I was like 10 years old, 11 years old. I was in Florida, a little bad or something. I had a cigar, you know, this size, walking through the projects, lighting it up, smoking. What I'm saying is I had the confidence then to do something like that. I had some strict parents. So even if they found out I did, I was gonna get my ass tore up, but I have enough courage and guts to do it. So imagine you seeing a little 10-year-old with a cigar this big by himself smoking, not even trying to impress his friends, not trying to impress no girl. Just enough confidence to know that I'm different. I move differently. I didn't even think I'd be talking about that to this day, but I do still think about it. Yeah. So here's my life coming in full circle. And I bet you I had on a blue shirt when I did it. I bet you. And that had to have been 20 years ago. About 21 years ago. But I'm saying that to say this. I'm pleading with y'all. The group leaders ain't my concern. I just don't want them giving y'all some raggedy shit that don't add up. It's some stuff that really add up. And y'all see their true colors. They cannot join another individual. They cannot join forces. They cannot come together as one and become something major. Just by them linking up with me, they get a check. I get that $1 million publishing deal, I'm going to break them off because they helped get it there. That's what they didn't know already. Why I got 5 group leaders on my side, and when I get my big check, I turn my back on them? Why would I do that? Now my legacy is tarnished because I told them, join forces with me. Tell everybody about me. When I get the check, I'm going to cut you a piece of it. Just because they wanted to be group leaders. That's it. They ain't have to know no real information. They just wanted to be group leaders and I want them to join my team. That's it. There's a win-win. That's why I know they can't be leading nobody. They ain't got enough sense to lead nobody. Because they only see a win-win. They only see a win when it's in their face. So for the Lomax Juniors, for the Stephen Thompsons, who y'all feel can give y'all 50,000 numbers, and if they're right with these 50,000 numbers that they giving y'all, they the best, y'all need to look in the mirror. It's a lot. It's a lot y'all missing out on, that y'all not putting 2 and 2 together on. Put 2 and 2 together. Fact check everything I'm talking about. I've been saying this when I started. And I'm not trying to rant. I'm just trying to give some clarity to what's going on. Okay. Yeah, I'm smoking a cigar now. Hold on 1 second. Let me read these comments. 3-4 Pisces in the building. So, thank you. You said a mouthful then. I like that. I like everything you just said. So, hold on, give me 1 second. Trying to read the comments. I might be ready to buy your book, but I need to see you pick one number, put 100 on it, and I'm sold. There's no need to, because then I'm chasing money. Then I'll be chasing money. That's the wrong thing to do in my position. Why? It'll block your clarity on on how you see the number. I said it before. I remember going in there, getting ready to play my numbers, and the number came out. Getting ready to play my numbers. This right before I left GA. Had the numbers already in my head because of my system. Once I got to the store, a new aura came over me because I was walking into the store, getting ready to put my real money on some numbers. So a whole nother consciousness came over me, and I totally forgot a number. And I totally forgot to play that number that actually hit. And I knew then I had enough wisdom to know you cannot do both. It will not work. It will not work. You cannot do both. So be